Hi. Don't forget to let me know about volume. What's up, Jay? 3 days
Who is
after
man?
awakening.
Ακούεις με?
Thanks for the lurk, Vex.
Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head?
Is the bot not working?
Just nod if you can hear me.
Oh, yeah.
Look up, please. Very good. How do you feel now? Can you speak? What is your name? When were you born? Can you recall?
Oh, I actually have to type because I'm not playing this on console. Just go ahead and tell you guys my birthday.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try.
It's my birth
not
month in
to panic.
1984.
You've been in a coma for quite some time.
Like quite a few months, Cat
I know.
Hero.
You would like to know how long.
Yeah, see, it's 1984 and I
I'm
was in a
afraid
coma in
it's been
1975.
9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic.
Mr. Coma!
Try not to
Mr.
panic.
Coma!
Now. You'll be alright.
It's probably something in Greek, I think. I think is his ethnicity. Like, obviously, it's been 9 years. That's
It's
9
been
years
1 week
after.
since you came to. Now,
Bro, it's been a
let's
month.
try
That said
getting you
February
out.
just a second ago.
Nurse. Don't worry. You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass through massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now, I need to explain something, but you mustn't be alarmed.
Hey, Mr. One Leg. It's funny you say that, Kimiko.
You were injured in an explosion. Upon examination,
I love
we
that you can
discovered
zoom in.
108 foreign bodies embedded within.
So much pink in my chat.
In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but
I like
some
color
of
pink.
the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull.
Go Gadget. I. Go Gadget, I.
The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see.
I.
But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage.
Whoa.
Mental and physical
Hi.
impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, but please look down. It's best to see with your own eyes. Be brave.
A whole week and he hasn't seen his left hand. Or lack thereof.
Nosokoma, Grigor! Try to calm down! Calm down! Please! Calm down! It's gonna be okay! Yes, yes! Calm down! Yes. Yes.
Έμεινε σε κατάσταση οπλαστική εγχείρηση.
Κάποιος ήδη γνωρίζει ότι έχει ξυπνήσει. Διατρέχει μεγάλο κίνδυνο. Πρέπει να ενεργήσουμε άμεσα. Προετοιμάστε καμιά εγχείρηση.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Another week gone.
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive.
Thanks for the resub. You're pretty good.
It's a wide open world.
Thanks for the sub.
So there's something we need to take care of first.
Give us some time. I'll take a pause between missions.
I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however.
This is one of the reasons I wanted to look at mods. Wanted more in-depth character creation. This is kind of Snake. This just looks like MGS4 Snake.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
My ears!
Space!
He's kind of got that round head. It's a little too chiseled of a chin, but we'll work with it, I guess. Whatever, we'll deal with... I guess technically my hair is blonde right now. Yeah, my hair's round. What of it? That'll do, I guess. What do you think, chat? Oh, my eyes for sure. I mean, I got a big forehead too. Little one. Wish you could have a thicker beard. Okay, yeah, I'm just white.
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth.
I guess that's what we have to deal with. I wish there was a pink hair option.
Just random girl. Now it looks like me.
Very good. Now let's remove these bandages. Your face has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection. To hide you from those who want you dead.
Oh yeah, it is.
As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name, your past. This is you, as you've lived until this day. Tomorrow, it becomes a phantom.
Snake didn't have a lot of emotion there. Not gonna lie. Rip back.
Not yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course. Consider it done.
Her face is her voice actress, by the way. Agreed, Heimo. Anyone who knows this game, don't spoil it yet. Ouch! Choke me harder. I wish I didn't. I'm sorry. Nope. Quote ad.
By the way, there's a lot of fire in this opening chapter. Kills me how I didn't realize that was quiet until my second playthrough.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9
Smoking
years.
hot.
You can call me Ishmael.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? Whole world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down.
That scream sounded like Green Goblin for a second.
Need a little pick-me-up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game. Come on!
There's those cheeks.
Drug's not working.
What you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass, the sun is still out.
Honestly, Ishmael also has some cheeks. Okay, I'm probably have to turn the game down.
Let's take the stairs.
It's Thursday. It's whatever. Any day is Thursday if you try hard enough. Good night, Greg. Cheeks. Item.
This isn't gonna work. We better take the elevator.
You mean Snake? I mean, he has been in a coma for 9 years. Exclamation point psycho in the chat.
What the hell is that?
Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis.
Hey, it's fire. Hey, that man's on fire. Wonder what we should call him. Charlie, sure. Come on, Snake. Get it together, buddy.
Calm down. You can do this. This way, hurry.
Did you hurt your other arm too?
Get your shit together! Get it all together and put it in a backpack! All your shit! So it's together!
Oh hey, a Kojima Productions poster featuring Snake. What do you know? Your connection or mine? Because my bitrate looks good. Gotcha.
Hold up, let's fix this.
Repeat of my least favorite moment of MGS3.
Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
Thank you, tutorial man.
Let's go. This way, hurry. Get down.
Can I go? Thank you.
Help me, please.
Hi, J-Dom. 20 minutes? Dylan, he doesn't see us.
Let's move.
Crawling fast there, bro.
Help me.
Hey.
I don't want to die.
You know, typical executioner things. Thank you, tutorial man.
Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
Come back, Jay. Interesting.
Psycho Mantis.
This game predicted COVID.
Move! Go!
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Jesus. I'm right here, bro.
It's ugly down there. Turn back. This way.
Πάμε γρήγορα. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ, τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν είναι κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right, we'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening.
Oh yeah, they're in the panels.
You hear that? What's going on out there?
Hey! Oh, πρόσεχε!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
You hear them coming?
Kojima and his asses. Oh yeah.
Tasty. Snag. I'm a snag. I'm a snag. I'm a snag. I'm a slithery little sneaky snag. I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snag. I'm a snag. I'm a slithery little snag. I'm a slithery little snag. I'm a slither. Anaconda. Anaconda swallowed Jennifer Lopez. Hey, Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, I swallowed you whole. That's why you ain't got no careers no more. Still got that ass, though. Cause I'm a snag. I don't digest the ass. Cause I'm a snag. I'm a slithery little snag. I'm a snag.
I hate it. I hate it. Yo, I know CQC. Take these boys out. Just because.
Anything? Negative. He came in here. Keep looking.
This way.
Whatever you say, tutorial man.
This way. We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl.
Not a ton.
If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
Bro, we're totally breathing. Are you not gonna shoot us too? I don't understand your tactics. Ratchet and Clank are one of the PS2 Ratchet and Clanks are some of the hardest to emulate because of how Insomniac coded them. Even on the original PS3, they were almost impossible to play. Look at who it is. He's not frozen, though. pretty sure I called who that was the first time I played this.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
I like how colors get affected in this chapter. Bonk. Go again.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Boom. Roasted.
Destroy it. Hold on. I'll take the right. You take the left.
Need some cover!
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Let's go.
You hear those claps? Where did the bees?
I'll run interference.
What a gangster, bro. Pixel. Oh, are they behind me too? Stop, drop, and roll. Where? Oh, hi. I can't see you. Not the nicest shooting. All right, keys. All right, you know that gas mask sound. You know who it is.
Psycho Mantis.
That one's not even subtle. Like, a psychic person with a gas mask. I wonder who this could be. Also, did you guys catch that he had Snake's like shrapnel in his skull for a second, and then he went right back to being on fire? To be honest, a lot of these twists are obvious if you play through the series. Quote-unquote twists. Like, this suit should be iconic enough, you should guess who it is. But I mean, who's afraid of a little thunder? That was a hint. (2016) takes place in 84, if that was what you were asking. Oh, hi. I don't want to say your name for those who don't know, but it's very obvious. Oh, it was telling me to dive. I was like, why is it frozen?
Move in! Go, go, go!
It's clearly Colonel Sanders, yes. Is there a character who's psychic and levitates and has a gas mask? And is older in a future installment? Jake from State Farm. What a freaking way to go. Yeah, it's Psycho Mantis. Before he joined Foxhound, clearly, because he's a little kid here. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down the top 10 Metal Gear Solid bosses. Isn't Psycho Mantis a he? Wait, where am I going? Where's the door? There's the door. Same difference. Something I didn't notice on my first playthrough, but the statue in front. The statue in front of the hospital is of the boss on her horse. Oh boy. Well.
Get in!
Also, the twist is pretty obvious, especially on a second playthrough. Anyone in chat who has never played this game, do you want to guess the twist? Like who this lad might be, for instance. Charlie is us. Yeah, we set ourselves on fire in the time travel. Okay. Man on Fire shows up. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, wait, I got one better.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Twist is we're both dead. Snake, it's not over yet. The number of times I've gotten calls about my credit card that I don't have. Oh, see, he's got Snake's shrapnel. Flaming flying whales. And Moltres. Oh wait, that's right. It's the evil Pegasus thing. There he is!
Get on! I'm on your side! Hurry! Hurry! Hang on!
Revolver, Ocelot. Ocelot.
Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot it!
I tell you what, boy. Words don't describe how much I love this version of Ocelot. You could be Revolver Bobcat. It's also cheaper on desktop than it is on mobile.
You get him? We shook him off.
No, we didn't. Huh, did you see that electrical thing? Hmm.
Leroy Jenkins!
He's coming in like Leroy Jenkins. Oh my god. All the word loogie allowed the other day. Are you in mod view? Me and the boys waking up. Fame decreased. Excuse me? Fame decreased and I S ranked. What was my fame?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! Come on.
I love the look of this game, how it looks like the cameraman has to catch up.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks.
Well, Jay, you should have been here for the last 2 games.
The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC
Pretty good.
started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on.
Honestly, love the MGS5 theme. It's no MGS2 theme, but it'll do. It's so funny that they go through the same canal that got blocked. I think there's like a knockoff at Walmart that's similar enough. Yeah, it's that James Bond watch, bro. Gotta stay classy. When I did my Venom cosplay, Venom Snake is what he's called in this. I made the arm a little too big, couldn't do a watch.
Under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Bro, like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Forget 2020 happened.
Getting used to it?
It's on my Instagram @Dusting.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
It's free real estate. I low-key hate the existence of the iDroid.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see
Talk
something
about
good with
low-budget
binoculars and
streams.
need more information,
No bit
just
rate.
give me a call.
I'm out of
I'll tell
here.
you anything I can
Oh
about
man, it just tanked randomly, huh?
That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the
I used to
war
be a
and
streamer
backfired
like
a
you.
while back.
Then I took a shit
Since
rate to
then,
the
it's become
stream.
a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar.
This bit rate is not
Maybe
dummy
able to pick up
thick.
the trail there. It's worth a shot.
That's the good.
Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left.
Reverse the polarity
Give
of the
him 3
internet
days.
now.
Okay, you all don't have to use it.
When he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel.
Perhaps a jelly baby will help the
Just go
internet.
charging into Dawandehar.
Bit
You're
rate,
putting
more
both
like
your
shitload
lives
of
at
fucking
risk.
ass.
See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
I noticed something like that a minute ago.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Okay. We'll pause it. We'll pause it. Could just go straight to where Miller's at. Hey. See, my infinite suppressor mod is working.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them
That is
quickly
weird.
to meet any threat.
Right. Night vision doesn't work during the day until you upgrade it.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light.
Yeah, if you wait 3 days, he literally dies.
Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Three in-game days. So like I could literally phantom cigar when I get there and he'll be dead. Wouldn't happen to have any balloons, would I?
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Извини, я не знаю английского.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
How long would that take you, Imo? Because I'll do marbles if you want to go and come back.
Я не хочу умирать.
Don't leave bodies out in the open.
I know where he's at.
Them out of sight.
Shouldn't be terribly long. But I also want to take it slow. I didn't want to get in here too. Probably a fair guess.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price. A Soviet soldier.
Yo, does he have an iDroid? I mean, it is the stealthy option.
Guard post captured.
Нет, не делай этого!
Extraction arrived.
I don't think you realize how long it'll take to get there.
The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
That'd be funny. Okay. Enjoy yourself, Imo.
It's a heavy machine gun. Packs far more power than any rifle. You can either use it yourself or destroy it. Either way, best keep in mind some way to deal with it. There should be a command
Wacky Arnolds.
with tighter security. If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
I'm upset I didn't get that at first.
Mortar shells travel in a curved trajectory, meaning they hit from up above you. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
I swear the one in my hometown is literally the worst.
There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Alright, enjoy your BRB, Cat Hero.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? Is that?
You have arrived at your destination.
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
I'd hope that would work.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Sorry, horsey.
Guard post captured.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in
Red
mind.
Dead Snake
When
Redemption.
you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them.
I wish I could actually listen to the cassette tapes, like the actual music.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration, but your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
At least I can listen to these.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dikelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
Hey, Loogie.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
I'm good, how are you?
And Dikelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic
Yeah.
of Northern Cyprus is an independent...
You've reached one day.
Hey, thanks for interrupting my cassette listening.
Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. So this is Raven territory. I heard once that some indigenous peoples in Canada and Alaska deify the common raven as a totem.
Is that a Vulcan Raven reference? This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. Sure is a lot of sheep.
You can use your prosthetic arm to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the enemy. You can also select empty magazines to throw from among your support weapons. Press up against obstacles like walls to hide from the enemy and protect yourselves from attack. This is taking cover. Whenever the enemy is nearby, your first thought should be to take cover.
Imagine explaining taking cover to Big Boss.
In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America. They all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other.
But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance.
Oh, great.
Paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You need to take cover during a firefight. You're a sitting duck otherwise.
Not the mortars. Oh, Kimiko? How so? Overlays, all that good stuff. Ooh, yes.
When the bullets start flying, get behind cover and make sure no one has eyes on you. You only make yourself an easy target by standing around.
Oh, whoa. It's probably better.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
The moon be kind of frightening though.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place. on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols. Your prosthetic arm to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the Sword, empty magazine. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Appreciate it. Figured this game had a more minimalist approach. Yo, was that Heaven's Divide playing? Or Love Deterrence? Yeah.
The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert. Press up against obstacles like walls.
All right, whatever.
And protect yourselves from attack. This is taking.
God.
No more use for me, huh? Cause it's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright as
now kiss. I think they've canonically hooked up, so Big Boss and Cause.
What took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
Gage hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not
Gonna
so
give us all.
anymore, right?
All the quotes. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
Say it, Snake.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
You know where you're headed, boss? If you place a marker on the map, you can keep track of where you want to go, even when the map's closed.
I see it. Thanks. It's a robot, but yeah, I guess.
Gas. It's them.
He just balloons out of there.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there.
Ah, dang it. Yo, you got a FAMAS, bro?
Run, boss! You've got to lose him!
Me either. Getting some stutters here. Oh, hello. Just please don't hit Miller. Thanks. Get crossed! Get crossed!
Cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
Right. Put Miller in.
Hey guys, we're about to get the famous speech.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I'll take it.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
You know, maybe we should close the doors.
I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. slinking around out of Cypher's sight.
No, it's about to happen.
Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death.
Fiddle is in the last game.
Yeah. I remember it all.
Fiddle is Ground Zeroes. For the VIPs. Oh yeah, the MSF one.
They played us like a damn fiddle.
There you go. You get it. You get it anyway.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
Oh!
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Oh yeah, we got merch.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Now kiss.
Our new mother base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
The end. Chat back. Bro, we get a puppy soon.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. all for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good.
Thanks for the lurk.
No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher.
Now guess.
And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Might be something to put him to sleep, actually. I don't know.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Muslims. Boss, come in. Boss? Boss!
Just want to make sure the checkpoint is where I think it is.
Snake.
Oh.
Why are we still here?
Perfect. When we come back after Marvels, we'll get a little bit of a bonus of it. Alright, you get your cutscene again, Hymo. Made Mondays. Ugh. You get the speech and then we're skipping.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing.
Ooh.
Swallowing everything in its path.
Ooh. Whoa.
Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now?
You feel him too, don't you?
I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Yes, kiss is a real command. So was cuddle.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. You can't. Go for them, not me. You can't. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you.
Oh, Fulton.
To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks.
Ooh, whoa.
Go on. Test it out on the staff. First, put him to sleep. You have tranquil.
Oh, yeah, there's a Easter egg here.
First, put him to sleep. 2 + 2 = 5. 2 + 2 = 5. That won't work on me. I've had drug resistance training. First, put him to sleep. That's one way of doing it. Now extract it. Good. Extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. Select staff. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds.
I mean, you can
of
add commands, Kimiko. Pretty sure.
missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Doesn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the eye. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC? That's how it's done, boss. Good.
Extraction arrived at Mother
Yeah,
Base.
totally. My good Christian Minecraft server. Totally. Sound alert.
Could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you
Testimony.
want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point.
support unit supply you with weapons and
Supplies
items you've
requested.
developed. Think of it as your own
Supply
personal
drop
delivery
complete.
service.
Development project has been added.
Oh, that's gonna be going on for a while.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. When you call in a supply drop, and there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GNP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up.
Ooh.
Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit. Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing. Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one. Go ahead and knock him out. This isn't like you, Snake. Tried one? Go ahead and knock him out.
It's an honor, boss.
Good. Go on and extract him.
Well, to get the weeb one, I have to... Poster's not up. I have to find the poster first. I think.
Extraction.
Yeah, I don't have the poster yet.
Strike an adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay in contact. Extract the staff. Give it another try. Thanks, boss. Thank you, boss. Not quite. Try it again. Now extract it. All right, Ben. Thank you, boss. Thanks for that, boss. Boss. Feel like a silver.
That was fun.
Please select landing zone.
It raises morale and everything. Let me take a shower. It was a quick shower, but refreshing. What if I just grabbed the minigun and it was just... Yeah, him saying la lay lay lo. Because he's a patriot. The Patriots!
Extraction arrived at
I
Mother
mean, he was wearing his shirt, so I don't know. I think Luigi allowed it, so I'd have to ban it. I should have seen that coming.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I've
Yes.
prepared a list of missions for you.
I love that one.
Open your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider.
Good night, Kimiko.
Is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal.
I'll do
If that
blue.
means wet work, so be it.
Whoops!
We're gonna have to get our hands dirty.
A knife!
I hope you're rested up.
Oh yeah, I can adjust my character creation. Welcome. Welcome, Gluax. Bye, Kimiko. You're cool.
Poggers!
Hey, Rebecca. I'm actually really allergic to her, so
This may make me sneeze.
Hey. Rip artwork. Yeah, it's not super deep.
I just realized my hair's a freaking mess today. Oh, that's better. Frick off. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Ah! Rude. I wasn't looking.
Whatever, we'll stick with DD and the circle until I get more like emblem parts. Thanks for the lurk, Jay. Thanks for the lurk, Kimiko.
Specify a project.
Oh yeah, everything's free.
You're up. We're changing ships? We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler. The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it? Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're gonna transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road. And then continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march. Better horses than boats. Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
Please select a mission.
There we go.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Not necessarily wrong. Well then. transfer the night vision here. And the cardboard there. It must be a side effect of the, one of the mods. Hopefully it'll give us enough time to actually listen to some tapes. Okay, I probably will.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Oh, really? Sick. Take him out to a nice dinner.
Be careful down there, boss.
I think it's just ribeye.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Like, I think it's rib-eye.
Marker placed.
Oh yeah. There's also a ton of on-the-nose 1984 references.
Would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
Oh, come on. How did they... Ain't no way. Yep. Ahab and Ishmael as well. The giant whale. They escaped the hospital on a whaler. It's not the most subtle symbolism. Oh yeah, true. I meant to knock, but okay,
it's like watching a train wreck. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey. Come on. There we go. Oh, hi. Great. All right, get out of here. Alright, enjoy your BRB. Goodbye.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Target secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
I love doing stuff like this in this game.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete.
Heck yeah.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Yo, Gold Fox. Fox tattoos at that.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Let's develop some stuff.
Please specify a project. Development project has been added. 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 Development project has been added.
The sandwich?
Development project.
I don't believe you have.
Development project has been added. Development project has been added. Please select a drop point. Please specify a project.
Stuff, yes.
Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Development project has been added.
Low OP, but whatever. Okay.
Please specify a project. Development project has been added.
Definitely gonna want that. Yes. Yes, they are.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news. The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics. Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics? Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him... Say, boss, you've seen many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. But countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off.
Jesus.
You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base. That would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, everyone was out for you. East,
regular.
West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4...
I didn't realize the mod would break it this much, but
the whole thing went down.
We're doing it.
XOF. Kisses and hugs, followed by a big F-U. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection...
Get that sandwich on you.
Giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. There was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full venom. The days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back. Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Your Snake, try this on. A prosthetic arm. Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there.
If only you knew, Cat Hero.
Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think? I can still feel my real arm. Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain? Every now and then. Where? My fingertips. My left fingertips. Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand. Yeah. What about your vision? Can you see okay? Yeah, at the moment. Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex. Yeah, the doctor mentioned that. Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that? I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded. Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch
Here, I'll
out for that.
screenshot it and put it in the Discord, I guess.
You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Ah, stupid thing. The video of the day. Let's have it. I'm gonna drop it in show and tell in the Discord.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I need context.
Development project has been added. Development project
Prediction?
has been added. Development project has been added.
Packing that thing up.
Development project has been added. Development project has been added.
I must have completely misread what this mod did
Development
because
project has been added. Development project has been added. Development project has been added. Development project has... Please select a drop point. Please
sandwich,
specify
bro.
project. Please select a drop. Please specify a project. Development project has been added.
Was that you who ran that, Lukey?
Development project has been added. Development project has been added.
Oh yeah, let's listen to more tapes while we're doing this, I guess.
Osla, I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about? You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department. Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting.
Making me a little hungry, not gonna lie.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave.
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect the most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me.
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield. And that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were
Long John Silver's
themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So half gulag, half hero sword is a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are
memes, Jack.
In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
So SALT II still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT II talks back then.
You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. And were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was.
All thanks to you. And her. The U.S. Soviet
keep backing out by accident.
What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end,
the times define the politics. When you grab their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination
Oh yeah, Jimmy
of
John.
legendary
Freaky fast delivery.
as the boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint. Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted. I still trusted him in those days. We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project. Les Enfants Terribles, Zero called it. You parted ways.
Les Enfants Terribles.
Leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact. Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. As if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the
Parasites.
and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops.
Interesting that you bring that up.
XOF. They learned where you were and came to wipe the slate clean.
Development project has been added.
Totally. Eventually I'll learn to not misclick.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless, fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran,
Who's the misinput?
the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't.
Figured you'd like that, Jaimo.
Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the Kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields.
Metal Gear has a good way of doing that.
Refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. This has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. Revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
Good job, Cat Hero.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them. That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the Zero line that day, the Afghan side. On our way back from training Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave the strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist. Skulls. The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other, but one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me? I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair. Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit? No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that. If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it. I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier. Why'd they come after you? Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner, but they had other motives. Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan. That's why they had Paz, still Zeke. Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us. We stopped the launch.
Welcome to the embarrassment.
Tasty.
Fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up
Thanks
their
for the follow.
sabotage. That power Cypher wanted.
Good name.
We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive? I don't know.
They're really fun to goof around with.
All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this. What do you mean? We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with. We know virtually
Tasty.
nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten, what they want.
I didn't expect the second one.
They really are. The new Mother Base started out as a test drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their project fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us. It was just scrap on stone.
Tasty.
So with a few dummy
Cat Hero
set up as fronts, we started renovating the half-finished rig. From the outside, it looked like the project was back on rails. Kaz, you... What? I see what you're doing. Recreating the Mother Base we had 9 years ago. Only this time. That's right.
The Mother Base Cypher thought they destroyed will return from the grave to kill them. We'll prove to the world that we were the victors.
There it is.
And if we lose again?
They can't fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight. When our organization gets too big, we split it across companies. Any company that draws attention gets liquidated, and its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most PFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business, we never arouse suspicion. Plus, we have Hewick.
Hewick?
Human Exploitation Company. It's a business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency.
Cause that's...
Remember what they were trying to accomplish at the prison facility in Cuba? That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel network on
Also
site.
during the middle of the
They stay
day.
in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts. Hewick's strength is that it has a cutout at each level. You get your job from one guy, then you hand it off to another. No one has direct access. It's a perfect black box.
Jesus.
Hewick members also work their way into the superpowers intelligence agencies to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work. We have those countries by the balls. That's our deterrent when we need it.
Networking? In the intelligence community?
Sure, that's how we've grown this far. And when you go out on missions, intel from Hewick will be there to back you up. But despite all that...
Oh, I didn't gather all the... Right, I forgot you have to do this.
That they needed to know where you were. Figured if you woke up, I'd go straight to you.
That's why you made that ruckus at the Zero line.
Yeah, to make their own surveillance work against them. I think it took some of the heat off Cyprus.
Kaz.
Then I just had to wait for you to save me. And I've gotten used to waiting.
Kaz.
That's not all. It was a good chance to scout the market. And with the West wanting the Soviets out of Afghanistan, their agencies are bursting at the seams with funding. Boss, let's start by building up our Afghan presence.
Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles?
We're at the center of the world here.
We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean.
Come on. Lebanon, Sri Lanka, East Timor, and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course.
So it's prime real estate for a mercenary.
Exactly.
It's free real estate.
Isn't as close as I'd like, but we have Amanda and her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor.
Owes us?
The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the West wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size, but South Africa is home to some heavy PFs. Too much for the Seychelles to handle. In the end, they accepted help from the Tanzanian army and quelled the coup. We set up the deal and handled on-site tactical instruction. That led to some training work for the Seychelles military. And when we put down a mutiny within their forces, well, we made a lot of people happy. They don't pay us. They just let us have a piece of their offshore territory on the promise we'll come running if something else happens.
So we're bodyguards, too.
It's a good setup. We can only take Mother Base so
You're
far.
crocked, aren't
We'll
you?
have to find somewhere else when this place
Actually,
starts
no.
getting big.
Aren't you being a little hasty?
Nothing hasty about it. You're back with us now.
So, Kaz, the ship that took us from Cyprus, it used to be a whaler.
Yeah, a Japanese vessel. How was the voyage?
It was... stimulating.
She was part of a whaling fleet up until a few years ago. Her displacement isn't anything to write home about, but she can really move. She still had plenty of life left in her, but then the work dried up. Global opposition to whaling has been mounting for years.
Is that right?
The push to ban it has been gaining traction for a little over a decade. Individual species came under protection as the years went on. And then 2 years ago, the IWC adopted a moratorium on commercial whaling. Several countries, including Japan, fought it to the bitter end. But eventually, most whaling companies had no choice but to throw in the towel.
Is that a
You
real
ever tried whale
thing?
snake?
Can't say that I have.
When I was a kid in Japan, practically everybody ate it.
That good, huh?
The country was poor in those days, and whale was cheap. International opinions changed since then. In any case, that's why we
found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region.
Miller, stop interrupting yourself, please.
His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and
You're
extract
batshit insane!
That's the time.
Found him. I think I have a mod that gets rid of the demon points. I think I can kill no problem. Ah, crap.
So, Kaz. Bargain price on the ship. Of course, we did in any case. The country was poor in those days, and oil was cheap. International opinions changed since then. In any case, that's why we were able to get a bargain price on the ship. Of course, we did end up spending 5 times the purchase price in modifications. We had to really work to fit in all the ESM and communications gear while keeping the whaler look intact. Right now she's going around conducting SIGINT missions. In the future, we plan to use her as a communications relay base between you and Mother Base, and also as a chopper resupply vessel. Diamond Dogs. The word diamond...
That Soviet soldier in the Green Beret is speaking English. Must be a language specialist. With him on our side, we'd be capable of Russian interpretation support. Try and extract him.
Or purity. The same is true of the Star of Bethlehem flowers you laid on the boss's grave. They represent innocence, as well as chastity, yielding to no man while maintaining one's virtue. In other words, staying loyal to something.
A land support helicopter requested.
Oh, hi. Oh, great. So used to having everything maxed out, which I guess now I will. So it's fine.
If you neutralize an enemy without killing him,
right?
You can then Fulton extract him. Once we've extracted a soldier, we should be able to convince him to join us. What's gotten into you? Whoa, whoa!
What did I do?
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Wait a minute.
Please select a mission.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad!
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing.
Move.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no.
Like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
Right? Yeah, sandstorm whips up, and then you just wake up a couple hours later. How far away is the Seychelles from Afghanistan? You know, a little bit. You know, it's somewhere here. They sell Seychelles by the seashore. Yep.
Side ops lift updated.
By connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own aerial command center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
You lost the right to be mad at it. Yeah.
Please select a mission.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Oh man, I totally did step all over DD, didn't I? Whoops. It wasn't intentional. Juicy boy, me baba.
Deploying.
This will probably be the last mission for the night. We're approaching 3 hours on the playthrough of this. Almost 4 hours of being live.
System by putting a hole in their base.
It's also 4 in the morning.
Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
And I'm sleepy. Where are you? I know you're here. There he is.
That wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss? Roger that. We'll pick him up.
Have them drop me in some C4.
Please source supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
We'll have a permanent friend now. Me! He's going to Mother Base! Sure. Not the Fulton in this game. Fulton in this game is insanely unrealistic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Case of what? What do you want me to report on? Local war crime enthusiast yeets puppy into the stratosphere. Details at 11. Carl, Fulton's kill people.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You're expendable to me.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Yep.
That antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking.
Analysis complete.
Shouldn't have said nothing. Now you gotta die.
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, you will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick. That radio transmitter is used to relay messages between outposts. Take it out and the mission's complete.
Как ты? Ты в порядке?
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets. Good work. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info.
Yes, Hymo.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hospital. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Army is growing like crazy.
we got him.
You, boss. To that end, I've created a base development unit. It has two roles: material refinement and platform construction. I'll start with the material refinement part. The base development unit procures material resources on a regular basis according to its level. The materials are stored in containers and placed on the deck of Mother Base. Once they're finished being processed, they can finally be put to use. By using these materials to build new platforms, we'll be able to add a greater number of staff to our ranks. We don't need any specific instructions from you to refine the materials, but I want you to be the one to decide how we construct platforms. Once we
Dog
have
fact, maybe?
GMP and the required material resources, you can
There you
issue
go, Hymo.
construction orders from your iDroid. Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
Four times the distance. No, here we go. Here comes the boy.
Didi, come back!
Hello, boy. All gone. There he is. He is
Here's the
here.
dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though.
He'll get bigger?
Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful.
I think he's technically a wolf
I
dog.
suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. The little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
DD, right?
But I mean, half wolf, half husky.
Raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Didi.
I want him. What breed is he? A good boy.
Boss, we received a back-channel request from Langley. We're to find a piece of new American military hardware that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
Doesn't Dee Dee like hang out here? Like you can play with him a little bit?
Morning, boss.
A little bit.
Please landing zone.
Roger.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Nice stream.
This is B-Squad. On station at LZ.
Thanks for that, boss.
Gaining altitude.
Harder. It's just some weird, kinky cult. That's all Diamond Dogs is.
Analysis complete.
I think that's a good time for a stream.
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated.
Get it.
Commencing platform construction.
As requested, we've added an analyzer function to your binoculars. Now you can view soldiers or POWs and get a readout on their rank or any special skills they might have. Depending on their
No,
skills,
thank
they
you.
may even be able to develop new types of weapons or items. Try it out the next time you're thinking of folding someone.
No, you